Hello again, welcome to Niner Tech Talk. I am Devin Williams.
I'm Shampi Pillai.
And I'm Nicole Sazanchika.
Today we're going to talk about how research, especially in higher education settings, can be a really useful tool. A lot of times, college students like ourselves are really concerned when it comes to data collection or analysis because we don't have the right tools to help us out. And AI can be a really useful tool that not a lot of people know about.
Yeah, and did you know that over the past year alone, the percentage of researchers using AI has gone from 57 to 84%, and that's a great increase. So what should we do about so many researchers using AI now?
Yeah, through my own personal experience from my first year of college to now, I've used an AI a lot more, especially when trying to gather information for papers and proposals that would excel my excellence in the educational center, as well as preparing myself for the business world.
It's really important to have the skills needed, such as reading through literature reviews or other research papers to back up your points with evidence. And AI can be a really good tool for summarizing those research papers in case you forget something.
Yeah, but with all this greater AI usage, there have been a lot of privacy concerns on the data it finds as well. So you cannot put personal human subject data into the AI because that is against the IRB. And in addition, there can be a lot of bias put into place when you're looking for literature reviews through AI.
This kind of affects the current state of AI, where some people feel very successful with it, while others don't feel as much. The statistics show that around 25% of users of AI feel that they are very successful with using it with their research, while 42% do not feel as successful.
In fact, AI is also better at certain subjects than other subjects. For example, it can be better at math and statistics, basically because there's a lot of formulas that go with that, and it's really easy for AI to just plug in numbers and then give us the answer. And it's also good at humanities research, but it can be a little bit harder for AI to do well in physical science context.
Yeah, and when researchers were asked what do they want in terms of help with AI, they actually said that they just want guidelines on how to use AI, what is allowed, what is not allowed, because they want to make sure that they're using it ethically, and in addition, they want to make sure that by using it, their work is still valid and able to be submitted for research.
With my experience of using AI while in school, one thing that perplexed me was which tool to use. We have so many open source tools that are at our disposal, but some are better than others when it comes to certain topics. One thing that I wish that we could have at our school is a better understanding as to which tools can give us the greatest success towards our endeavors.
A lot of people actually end up using general purpose AI instead of AI that is specifically meant for research, and I think it's because a lot of students don't know about these tools since they're not very mainstream yet. So it's very interesting for us to find out as well.
Yeah, only about 25% of users even knew that there were specific research AI bots to help with research as opposed to general purpose or coding or other areas.
So a question for you guys, do you believe that AI has helped you develop a lot more of your skills when it comes to gathering research, or has it hindered it in some areas?
I'm not sure if it's helped or hindered necessarily either way. I think it was more of something to use to be more efficient, but I think that it is still important to learn how to do it yourself because it's the skill that you want to develop through doing research alone. What about you?
Yeah, I often use it for summarization after I've read through the paper, just if I need a refresher on the paper since it's been a while since I've read it. It's also really helpful for debugging my code specifically and just catching mistakes that I might have missed.
Yeah. I think for myself, it definitely helps me understand what I am actually targeting as far as what topic to choose and how broad my topic should be, and it can also help me narrow down what areas I should be focusing on. Where I believe it hinders is giving me too many options. It can sometimes leave you in a state of paralysis when you're trying to figure out which areas you're trying to indicate to your audience so that way they can have the right information.
So that was today's Niner Tech Talk. We hope you enjoyed it. And one last question for the audience.
Where do you guys believe that AI will take research in the future? Do you think that AI is going to hinder the researchers in acquiring certain data, or do you think it will actually improve those researchers' skills so that way we can have more effective outcomes? Thanks for joining us, and see you again.
See you next week.